Oh, she wants him so bad. She wants him so bad. Same. Bella sleep with one eye open. Wait, I was giggling about the wrong man. I need a full book from Levi's POV. Good morning. I'm currently on page 207. Where is it? My goal is to finish this today, because I need to move on to another book. I'm feeling YA mystery so bad. Like I need to get the naturals because I saw this on my free page. Someone was like reading the U chapters from the naturals, and suddenly you feel like someone's gonna take you or something like that. I need to be able to relate to that. I need to see what the hype is about. But for now, we're gonna continue reading Picking Daisies on Sunday, and I don't want to finish it. Guys, Levi is so blind. Like, girlies are flirting with him, and he's like, they're just laughing at my French accent. Guys, can I read this sentence to you? If you think this is a spoiler, it's okay. You can skip it, okay? I'm gonna say it now. He says, hold on. Oh, she says, Levi, they were flirting with you. And then he goes, they think my French accent is funny, that's all. And then she goes, oh my gosh, you're an idiot. And then they keep going on like that. And then she's like, they're into you. Speaking French is one of the most romantic things on the planet that a man can do. And then she says, huge turn on. And then he goes, you think it's a turn on? And then, wait, it doesn't end there. And then she goes, well, yes. And every other breathing woman. And then he says, I didn't ask about every other woman. I was asking about you. Oh, she wants him so bad. She wants him so bad. Same. I don't know if I ever said this, but I'm actually buddy reading this book with Susanna. You guys will have to check her out. But she said something super clever, and there are, at the beginning of every chapter, there is like this quote. I thought it was always just like something random. At first, there was like a Taylor Swift quote from Lover, my heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. And so after that, I assumed that the quotes are just like from random songs. And Susie said that because Levi writes poems, what if these quotes are from his book? Because we've never actually read his book, and are we ever gonna read his book? I don't know. But hopefully we'll find out at the end, and it would be so fun if that theory was correct. Anyways, I just thought it was super fun. You guys have to check out Susie. I love her so much. I love buddy reading with her. I think she's already finished this book. I'll have to get back to her once I finish it. Have I ever said that I love fake dating? I love fake dating so much. They're so adorable. I love them. Is this gonna be my new favorite rom-com book boyfriend? I think so. We unlocked a new character. He has curls? Thought he had like straight hair. Oh, my bad. Guys, I'll buy you flowers for the rest of your life if it makes... Wait. I'll buy you flowers every day for the rest of my life if it makes you this happy. Wait, have I read this? Oh yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a clear vision of what the main character looks like. I don't have a picture of her, like, in my mind. In my head, do you know who I Do you know who I imagine as Levi? You know that guy from, I don't know if you guys have watched these British young guys, and they're like, they visit Korea and then they eat food there and then they do like activity, and one of them is called like Armand. I have to look this up. Hold on. Okay, this is how I imagine Levi. That's why I was like, oh, he has curly hair. What does Daisy look like? Why do I imagine her like I imagine Liz from Better Than the Movies? That I think that's incorrect. I don't think she has orange hair. I hope no spoilers come up, but I'm gonna go on Pinterest in 3, 2, 1. Oh, she has brown hair. Is this how people imagine her? You're a gorgeous woman. No, I know something's gonna happen between them now. Oh, he is so gentle. Oh, he remembers small details. Bare minimum. Guys, they're getting serious. They're like talking about serious stuff. I feel like the more questions they ask one another, the more serious it gets, and someone is gonna get hurt, or someone is gonna end up getting kissed. I vote for the second one, obviously. I told you someone was gonna get hurt. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Bella, sleep with one eye open. He's asking the right questions, let me tell you that. Oh, and she dodged the question. No! Okay, wait, I can't continue reading. I need to go take a shower because I'm stinky. But I'll come back for you, Levi. See this? What is he saying? It's a good thing, it's a good thing. Don't worry. This girl, I swear she's blind. She's me for real. She doesn't see the signs. The signs are literally written in front of her. She's just... What? Wait, I was giggling about the wrong man. How do I annotate? How do I remember? How do I remove this? Okay, this is the correct man to giggle over.
I love me a man who can protect his woman. You know, I love me a man who would kill for his woman. Now, with that said, I only love that in fantasy. Or in romantasy, I guess. Because what are you gonna do? What do you mean you're gonna kill him? Because that is like, in romance, it's kind of icky. Because literally, what are you gonna do? Do you have a dragon? No. You're gonna go to jail. And that's embarrassing.
You're insane. You're insane. You're insane. You're insane. Guys. I could scream right now, but I'm not gonna because it's 9 a.m. I was not anticipating that at all.
But it was a good thing. It's a very good thing, and it's very sweet.
Taylor Swift mention. This is the best chapter I've ever read.
I thought this book couldn't get any better until I reach. Is this the last chapter? I think so. The last chapter. I need a full book from Levi's POV now. Give it to me right now. I have like 5 pages left. What does that mean? What does that mean? Someone translate this in French. Célèbre et si tu sais. Guys, I don't know French. What the heck? I wish I did. It sounds so beautiful.
Oh my Daisy.
Oh. Wait. Why do I recognize this? Her hips my altar and her lips my religion. I swear that's from False God. What's the lyrics? Give me the lyrics. The altar is my hips, religion. Okay, but it is from False God. I swear. But the author like mixed up the sentence a little bit so that it does make sense. Because in the book it says her hips my altar and her lips my religion. And then in the song it's religions in your lips, and then a few rows down it says the altar is my hips. You can't tell me that isn't from False God. It's one of my favorite songs. Now I need to listen to False God while I am reading this. I finished it! Now I want to read it again!
So first of all, I went into this book not knowing anything. Going into it blindly was just... because then I wasn't ready for any of the surprises. The only thing that I knew was that it was a friends to lovers, but the other like micro tropes I knew nothing about. The moment I saw the quote from Lover by Taylor Swift, I knew I was going to be hooked. And also the cover is pink. It was like for love at first sight. Now for the characters, I thought that Daisy's character, she was a sweetheart. She is so kind and she's a people pleaser, and it's almost to the point where it's like she's literally taking everybody before herself, which is not a good thing. And she's a hopeless romantic and she's also a fashion student. Iconic. And honestly, I can see why she's such a relatable character, because she's this like hopeless romantic. All she wants is to be loved, while also doubting herself. She's just very like insecure about herself, which to some point it became kind of like, girl, stop. Oh, but one thing that I thought was annoying but also kind of funny is when someone would make a big, like especially a big romantic gesture for her, she'd be like no, they did that out of pity. Girl, you deserve some love. And now for Levi, could he be more perfect? I don't know. I don't think so. He was literally the perfect character. He was a gentleman. May the way he loves Danny attack us all. And I never thought that I was gonna love a romance man this much, because like I'm a fantasy girly, and you know I obviously swoon very easily, but it's not like I thought this was gonna make me giggle a little bit. It did. A lot. But I thought that was it, you know, that he was gonna make me giggle and that I wouldn't mind him after reading the book, and I just never think of him. But girl, he is gonna consume my thoughts. What is more special than someone remembering the tiniest details about you from when you were a kid? You know, the details that you don't even pay attention to. You already saw how I imagined him. He's tall, he wears glasses, he has brown hair, and he's very family oriented. He cares so deeply about his family. He'd do everything for them, and I just love a family man. His romantic gestures were everything. Like, he went above and beyond for this woman. That's how you know he was written by a woman, because no one is that perfect. No man is ever gonna be that perfect in real life. The way he's teaching Jane Austen and he speaks French, he has the word romantic written all over him. I just love their story. I didn't know I loved Friends to Lovers this much. It was very beautiful. And the writing was very easy to read. Once I would sit and read, I couldn't put the book down. I had to physically pull myself away from the book. How rude of my camera to die on me like that. But I was just gonna wrap up. So it was such a refreshing story. I just loved it. It was so cutesy and literally all I could ever ask for in a book during summer. It was perfect. If this book is in your TBR, read it right now. I'm telling you, read it right now because you're gonna giggle. The amount of giggles that I had to suppress while I was reading this, because I was reading this in front of my family in some occasions, insane. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye bye.